It became a familiar theme that I had all year long. Have a pressure plan. New England struggled to be able to answer the pressure questions, and that to me was the biggest difference in Super Bowl 60.
The Seahawks defense, they have done it again.
So right here, we're gonna end up seeing what we call a blitz zero look. What we mean is there are 0 defenders playing zone coverage on the back end. It is man-to-man across the board. Something that the Patriots struggled with all night long. What are you going to do when they bring a pressure and you've got a free hitter? We usually want to answer it with some sort of built-in hot, where you can stay on your route. You may make a slight adjustment, but you're still gonna finish through your route. So because they're running vertical, it doesn't really matter what they're running. They could run vertical and run it in, they could run vertical and run a post, they could run vertical and run it out. What I want you to do is if they bring pressure, I simply need you to widen and peek at me, okay? If they're gonna bring that guy, as you come off vertical, I just want you to be under control and just peek at me. Right here, we get a free hitter. What do you see? Nobody looking, nobody looking. There's our 2 opportunities, right? We got about 10 yard space between the next guy. If we can hit one of these guys going vertical right now, we get a one-on-one situation, we make one guy miss, we've got a big play. Instead, man, if they can do this and get a free hitter on the quarterback and the quarterback has no chance and has to run out of the pocket and throw it away, chalk that up for a win for the defense.
Seahawks bringing heat. May just gets rid of it.
In this particular case, go 1, 2, 3, 4, down linemen. Okay, and then tag this as Will, Mike, Sam. So we could block this saying back goes to the Will linebacker. We're gonna slide this weak with our offensive line. Because there's a guy in the A gap, we're gonna take the A gap, we're gonna take the next most dangerous guy, and we're gonna be hot off of this defensive end. Let's see if the front side defensive end comes. He does not. They're gonna bring backside pressure. So do we have it tagged the right way becomes a huge key. The back is going to free release on this particular play. Now, if we're hot back to the backside, we would love to have 2 receivers as hot guys. So Seattle's gonna run to a cover 2 on the backside. If we're the quarterback, we know this guy's coming free, but I need to see Job down here on the bottom. Does he chase my outside receiver in? If he does, hit the swing. You guys watch it with me. What does Job do? He jams and then he stays outside. If we were able to see this, boom, right there. We're able to come off, see Job fall to the outside, replace with that quick throw on the inside. But again, Seattle wins with the pressure. Quarterback wasn't quite sure here, just takes the first one. The defense comes up and makes a play.
Free runner comes again, out to Henderson, stopped in the open field.
We should be taking care of the backside 6. That's how I like to do it. And I say backside because we've got 3 receivers on the top. So the backside 6 are going to be the 4 down, and then the 2 linebackers. Will and Mike, offensive line will slide to the left here, and they'll take the Mike. The back will take the Will. And now the only guy I have to worry about if I'm the quarterback is the Sam linebacker. We block the backside and leave the Sam linebacker free. Why? Because we've got 3 receivers to the top. So we should have some built-in hot routes. If I can hit one of these guys in the window here, I got a chance for a big play. So here comes the Sam. We really need this guy, the tight end, to be our hot. One of the issues here is they're going to chip their tight end. But the problem with that is that it just takes a long time. I would just love for us to say, if that Sam linebacker comes tight end, forget the chip and just release and be ready to catch the hot. I think he sees this pressure coming here, but he knows his tight end is chipping, so he's not comfortable getting to that guy because he doesn't know if he's going to get out in time. Once again, Seattle, simple blitz. I've got 3 wide receiver to that side. It should be easy. I mean, look at this. There is nobody in this area. Get us down inside the 40, have a chance for a field goal attempt. We don't, and Drake's not able to get to it, and another win for the defense.
And it gets there with a sack.
3rd and 4 situation. They've got 2 linebackers lined up to the weak side, away from the 3 receivers. Who's the only guy I'm worried about? Witherspoon in the slot. The Sam linebacker should be the only guy I'm worried about if I'm Drake May. He comes. I need to have some sort of a vertical hot over here and beat him with the throw. We should be able to block, back goes to this linebacker, block, and block these 2 off of those 2. So we've got everything picked up here. We're good to go. Not having a plan, not sure whether we're gonna pick him up or not, forces Drake May to slide and move. We're good to go. No need to panic, Drake. There's your win right there. Missed opportunity. Defense wins.
3rd and 4 comes the pressure again with Witherspoon. It's picked up, bang through the hands, and incomplete.
Seattle defense, what have they been doing? 1, 2, 3, 4 down linemen. Will, Mike, Sam. Sam's been giving us problems all day long. So how are we going to block it? Back looks like he's responsible for this Will linebacker. Offensive line turns to take this Mike. So Sam would be the guy that would give us a problem. But little thing that happens right here. Both Mike and Sam are on the strong side. So with this happening, the offensive line should be turning this way to the Mike linebacker. Mike linebacker bails. You like to think that your offensive line can sift through that and pick up the Sam linebacker. Okay, so as we come out and watch this, okay, Mike gets out of there. Your guard is available here to pick up the Sam linebacker. He was so conscious of the Mike and stepping down in that A gap that he misses the Sam linebacker once again, and here comes the free Sam linebacker one more time. Drake knows he doesn't really have a good hot to the backside, so I gotta find somebody available for me on the front side. We've got a quick answer, get the ball out, boom, first down. This is what it looks like when you have an answer, when you have a plan, when you get the ball out and you're able to attack the weakness and the voids of the defense. And all it takes is a little throw like this, and boom, we're moving, little hurdle, little first down, get us out of harm's way deep in our own territory. Which leads us into the final pressure of the night. Once again, same exact look that we just saw. 4 down, Will, Mike, and there's that man again. Witherspoon in the Sam position. He's given us problems all day long. Oh, there he comes. Same pressure we just saw. Bring the Mike and the Sam, so we use up the back, and it's a Sam linebacker that's free. It's the only guy that I have to worry about if I'm Drake May, once again, is the Sam linebacker. Now what? Here's an opportunity. Guy peeks. Gotta know you're free. Gotta have a pressure plan. Get the ball on him. Get something happening now. We're down inside the 40, maybe the 30-yard line right here. Once again, oblivious to it. We don't have a plan. And I don't even know what he's throwing right here. I don't have any idea what throw we're going to make. Everybody's going vertical. Once you miss the early hot, Witherspoon comes free, creates havoc. Uosu catches this great catch out of the air to make this an interception. It leads to a team win, basically game, set, match on the same pressure that gave him problems all night long.
They get a knockdown as Witherspoon came under pressure, and Uosu is going the distance for a touchdown.
So you see, it was time and time again with not an overcomplicated scheme, but they just never came up or adjusted to have answers for their young quarterback. On the other side, Seattle didn't necessarily handle the pressure perfectly, but they definitely handled it better than New England, and it went a long way in helping them to have success offensively. Another situation, seen it a number of times. Blitz, zero look. Most teams, what they think is, hey, if we come up and we pressure, this guy's going to stay in and block. They don't have a linebacker sitting back here at 5 yards that has to blitz from 5 yards away. They're saying we're going to get everybody up on the line of scrimmage, we're going to take every gap, and we're going to get somebody off the edge as fast as we can to force the quarterback to get rid of it. Here comes the free hitter. It's happening quick. We've got a quick throw. Nobody looking over here. Somebody look. Somebody make themselves available on this. Just peek at me. I can put the ball on you, and once again, we get one-on-one going down the field, but we get the one-on-one we want on the backside. Just got to hit it. Again, this is all the defense is looking for. It's about forcing this guy to miss a throw, to panic because you have a free hitter and miss an easy throw that he's going to make every single time. The defense gets off the field, forces another field goal attempt, and says, we won. We brought pressure, and we won because they couldn't handle it.
Couldn't get it to come.
So this is what we call a bear front, meaning all of our offensive linemen have a guy covering them. So that's a bear front. And then there are 2 other linebackers right here. So we could put the back on the backside linebacker. We could ask this front side offensive tackle to big duel this. These front side 2 offensive linemen are there to block 2 of the 3. So we'll put the guard on the defensive tackle, and we're gonna have this tackle set here. If he sets, and the inside guy comes, he's going to try to squeeze with the offensive guard and leave the furthest guy away free for the quarterback. As he sets, if this guy falls off, then we should be able to block this to the backside. So let's take a look at what happens here. Okay, they bring all the interior guys. Back's going to step up and take his. We're going to try to squeeze this back here because the defensive end falls off, and we do a pretty good job right there of squeezing that and giving Sam Darnold a chance to set up here to throw a quick out or throw a curve curl to that side, and we do that right here, right? It's tight. He makes a good throw, has a chance here for the curl if he can hold it an extra tick, but enough to be able to get a completion. Not a huge play against pressure, but it's a positive play against pressure. It's not a throwaway to force a 3rd and 10. It's not a sack to force a 3rd and long. It's winning in these situations are difference makers in every game, but specifically in big games like this.
Trying to pick up this Patriots pressure, and he did on the pass to Cooper and Kupp.
So as we head into the offseason, can we all make a pact to come up with a better pressure plan moving into next season? It is a difference maker every single week. Can you really just create a positive play offensively when a team pressures you? That's all I'm asking for. Doesn't always have to be a big play, doesn't have to be a touchdown, but a positive play versus a negative play is a big time difference maker each and every week. Thanks as always for following me here on QB Insider all season long. I'll be doing a whole bunch more as we lead up to the 2026 draft. And don't forget, if you want to watch the game like the pros, go and get your premium subscription to NFL Plus, where you can tap into NFL Pro, which allows you to break down the game, see the all 22, make playlists, and do breakdowns just like I do right here on QB Insider.